We are less than 24 hours away from a big decision that will impact crypto, stocks, everything, and frankly, probably impact our lives for the foreseeable future. And I'm going to talk about that in this video, and we're going to go over the possibilities, the ramifications, the impact to your crypto holdings, all those kind of things, and the variables associated. With that said, thank you for your support of myself, my channel, my video. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so here's what's going on. Today, the Federal Reserve, the FOMC, started their meeting. This is the meeting today's the first day, tomorrow's the second day. This is the meeting to determine how much to raise the base interest rate to combat inflation. If you don't care about this, you should. This is inflation, and the government strategies and what they're doing to deal with inflation is what has decimated the entire crypto market. It's taken us north of a $2 trillion market cap to below $1 trillion. And I'm going to tell you what's going to play out. This impacts any and all major coin and token that you own, that I own, that we all own. We're all in this proverbial boat together. Here's what's going to happen. Number one, we're not going to hear any decision today. Usually what happens is they release on the second day, the last day of the meeting, which is tomorrow, September 21st. They release what the interest rate hike will be. There's two scenarios here. Scenario one, they're going to raise it 75 basis points. That is the number that the market's expecting. That's the number that we all expect them to do. Okay. If they do raise it 75 basis points, that will have probably what I'm calling a knee-jerk negative reaction to the market, stock, and crypto. But we may drop for a little bit, but we will come back because, again, that's the expected number. That's scenario number one. Scenario number two is much more dire, if you will. There's a good word of the day. This will, I think, send the markets down dramatically for the time being. If they raise it 100 basis points, that's not expected. That's going to be viewed as extremely aggressive raise, and that will have a negative impact on everything for the foreseeable future. The last two times that the Fed has met, they've raised it 75 basis points in the last two times. Here's where all this is going. 100 basis point raise is not off the table. It means that it is a possibility because of all of the narrative and kind of the messaging we've been getting from the Fed. There's, quote, more pain ahead. We've got the CPI inflation data report that we got about 10 days ago or so, or a little more than that, was more aggressive, worse than we thought. We were expecting 8.1%. We got 8.3%. It sent the stock market down 1,200 points in a single 24-hour period, the worst down day in a year and a half. Why do I keep mentioning the stock market? Because the stock market and the crypto market are tied in this regard. When it comes to the inflation and the Federal Reserve, they're lockstep together. They both react accordingly the same. Okay. Now, also beyond this, if you are not in the United States and you are some part of the rest of the world, in Europe or some other part of the world, this is relevant to you as well. Because again, inflation and the narrative around that here in the States also permeates, to the rest of the world. The European Union is at, inflation at 25-year all-time high, levels. And so this is not something that's just solely related to the States. Also, if they do raise it aggressively, it's going to have a ripple effect into crypto the following days, as it relates to, the overall impact of crypto, which impacts everybody here in the world. So tomorrow, 24 hours, we're going to know. And frankly, here it is. It is what it is. Am I going to run off and sell all my cryptos? No, I'm not. I mean, I view this as I'm on the roller coaster. I'm strapped into the roller coaster. The analogy that comes to mind for me is a boat in the middle of an ocean. All right, and when we're in green candle days, that ocean is flat. It's blue skies. It's sunny. And when we're in times like this, very tumultuous times, it's massive waves, 5-foot waves, 10-foot waves, however big you want to get. There's storms, there's clouds, black skies, stormy clouds, right? All this kind of stuff. That's where we're at. And some more to come. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. And just telling you what's going on. And I'm not making this video to spread FUD. I'm just making this video to let you guys know this is the reality of the situation we are in right here, right now. And I'll be bringing you the news when we have it. I'll see you. Have a good one.